Zlatan fact. When Zlatan looks in the mirror, nothing appears, because there is no second Zlatan. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play AC Milan in Football Manager 2021. And the transfer window is still open, and a few things have happened, and I'm going to show you that really soon. But first, let's take a look at the schedule on what's been going on. So we followed that premiere up by beating Sassuolo, and then we managed to beat Verona, and then finally we got a draw away versus Roma, which brings us to this league table. We are in 4th place, and we are 3 points behind Napoli's topping the table, and we have Fiorentina, Inter, and so on. Today, though, we have one, maybe the biggest league game of the season. We are playing Juve today, and that's more or less the final boss in the league for us. We are playing at home, so we have the at-home advantage, and I'm hoping that we can make use of that advantage. But looking at the first 2 seasons, it's been between us and Juve. Juve has been in the second place each season, so we know that they are a huge threat for us. And taking a quick look at the transfers that Juve has done this season, we can tell that they signed Gabriel Jesus from Man City, and they signed Chiesa from Fiorentina, Pasalic from Atalanta, and that was their main signings. And as I said, the transfer window is still open, and it's going to be open for some time. It's closest at the end of August. And a few things have happened for us when it comes to the transfers. And we sold a few players. We sold Conte to Monaco. We sold Pobega. He haven't been featured in this series. He's been loaned out every season. But we got a decent amount of money when we sold him to Sassuolo. And then we sold Castillejo to Atalanta. And Castillejo, this was actually an interesting story, because he was valued about 17 mil. And I've been trying to sell him the whole summer, not because we don't like him, but we have better options for the position we can play. And I've been offering him out for like 1.5 months, not a single offer. And then I finally got this offer from Atalanta, which is going to be 22 mil with when we get the Claus. And I felt like, we need to take this. Then the moment after we accepted that Atalanta offer, I got like offers for like 6 or 7 other clubs. Some paying like 10 million more than Atalanta, are offering 10 million more. But I felt like I can't gamble now, because I had already accepted that Atalanta offer. And he, at the end, picked them over the clubs that were offering me more money. But I felt like, considering I offer him out for 1.5 months, if I would have reacted Atalanta, like the transfer, like cancel the deal, then maybe I wouldn't end up selling him. So yeah, we probably got a little less than we could have gotten, but I felt like it was no time to gamble, because we have so many players that can play in the same position. And we got Dembele for this season too, so yeah, it's been crowded there. And then for kind of a similar reason, we sold Rebic to Tottenham. We got 44 mil out of it. And another player who's been fantastic for us, like really good. It's just that we have so many options that can play in the same position as him. So, and then we have made one signing, and it's a central defender. And to me, it's kind of a steal, because this is from the team that we are facing off today. From Juve, we signed Cristiano Romero for 24 mil. The Claus, that's going to bring it up to 29 mil, and those will most likely happen. So I think we can count on 29 mil. But look at these kids' stats. He's 24 years young, and he is a fantastic central defender. Like really good. And he was unhappy in Juve. He wanted a new contract. And if you look at the history, he's been loaned out for 2 seasons, so they haven't even used him. And I made like an inquiry. I didn't even make an offer. I went to the player and like asked them, and they said like, okay, we want 30 mil for him. And I felt like, whoa, that's a good price. My scouts had told me that he is probably available for a good price. So I basically managed to negotiate it down to what you saw here. I feel like they are regretting this one now, not only because he's fantastic and we got him dirt cheap, But they have been making offers for central defenders. Like just a few days ago in game, they were making offers for Kurt Zuma that got rejected. So they clearly need a central defender now. This is what they have, and of course Bonucci is world class, but he's very, very old. They have De Ligt, very, very good, but I'm not sure. They have some good central defenders. I just feel like getting this lad for as cheap as we got, and at his age, I think it's a fantastic deal. The problem right now is that we have far too many central defenders. Right now we have Kier, Musacchio, Calladara, Romagnoli, Romero, Gabbia, Batella. So we need to get rid of central defenders. I actually gotten quite a few offers from big clubs for Gabbia. Gabbia is, of course, a player that's an original AC Milan player. I was considering selling him just because we have so many options. But he is 22 and can still develop and become even better. And he's homegrown and in the club. And that's a rare thing for us right now. So I actually had a plan that my main central defenders were going to be four. It's going to be Romagnoli, it's going to be Batella, it's going to be Gabbia, and it's going to be Romeo. Well, for that to happen, we need to sell on Kier, Musacchio, and Calladara, and that's been extremely difficult. As you can tell right now, I have a bid for Musacchio. The problem has been like, I've been getting offers for like, okay, we can sign Calladara for 6 mil while he's worth 10, and you need to pay us 45k of his wage each month. So I may end up just loaning out Gabbia for this season because we have so many right now. But yeah, now I've been talking far too much as usual. So let's get over to the game. We have a few injuries. And those injuries, as you can see, is on Alexis and on Belotti. Belotti is actually a 6, so he's going to be back in a few days. We're also lacking match sharpness, a lot of match sharpness. That's a big problem for us, and it's definitely going to affect us in this game. And that's kind of the only thing that makes me a bit worried is all that lack of match fitness. And here we see the Juve formation. Of course, a lot of quality in this team. But yeah, it's game on. AC Milan versus Juve. We see the first highlight is a free kick for Juve. Donnarumma picks that one up. Can we start building something from here? Romero, Jedwai, going for Dembele. Dembele. By himself against 3 Juve players. What can he do? We can do this, and we are going to get a penalty here. That is great news, and it's going to be Milik steps. Actually, it's going to be a VHR check, so maybe we shouldn't take anything for granted, but it really looked like a penalty. Let's see here, ref. What do you say? And is a penalty awarded, and we should see Milik step up. And that's a fantastic start. We're 1-up versus Juve, and Milik has started this season brilliant. That's his 3rd goal of the season. Clock ticks on, though. Oh, as I say that, we finally get another highlight. It is Zaniolo for Gagliardini. Jedwai, back to Gagliardini. Gagliardini with a cross for Leao. Leao is actually a player. We've been getting like hundreds of offers for him during the summer from quite a few big teams. But first off, I have no interest in selling him, of course. But all the offers have been like a joke offers like that, like 18 mil and things like that for him. Like I would have turned down an offer for like 60 mil. So yeah, I'm not sure what they've been up to. But unfortunately, we should be fine. I thought we were going to get hit with a counter-attack. But here is Romero. The central defender is kind of out of position here. Gagliardini, I'm getting a bit worried. But here is Dembele. Dembele. And Theo, and a decent try. That's the halftime whistle. And okay, I mean, we're dominating things, but I feel like we could do better. We're only 1 goal up. We are going to be pointing fingers, and we're going to tell them that we are not happy. A lot of room for improvement in the second half, especially if you look at those ratings. Benasser. Change inside. Jedwai. Dembele. Gagliardini with a cross, and a decent try from Leao. But a good save. Actually, it wasn't a save, I'm not sure. Maybe it was an offside. But I think it's time to take a look at the substitutions. Gagliardini, he's playing pretty well, but he's also very tired. So we're going to bring on Kessier. And other than him, maybe focus on somebody that's not having a great game. Saniolo, bring on Gravenberch. Gravenberch, I think he scored like twice or something in the games that you haven't been watching since last episode. But yeah, we're gonna go for the final sub. 6.6 on Dembele. Sorry, mate, you're off. We're going to bring on who? Alexis is out, so I guess we're gonna bring in Hauge on that side. And we have Benassa with a free kick and another decent try, but just not good enough. 4 minutes of extra time. Clock ticks on, and I'm happy that we won. And I'm happy with huge dominance. Look at this, 20 shots to 3, 10 on targets to 1. I just feel like with this dominance, we should have been able to do even better and scored another one. But still, this is a huge win for us. Sets us up in a great position for the rest of the season. But it's been a long episode, but you know what? As always, beating Juve means that you should be smashing that like button, because it's fantastic to beat Juve, basically. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.